everyone, this video is to help you with the Gizmo Claims Evidence Reasoning assignment that was due on January 25th. So if you had some trouble with it, this video is to help you. Now, first of all, I've got all these resources down here. But when you open up this document, the first couple pages is just go to the Gizmo, follow the directions. I don't think you're going to have too much trouble with this part. The part that people are having trouble with is the claims evidence reasoning. Now, with this assignment, we were looking at the melting points of substances that had ionic bonds and those that had covalent bonds. Here is the data right here. So I know from grading these, some people just had the wrong data. And if you didn't read the simulator correctly, it was going to throw off everything if your data wasn't correct. Well, here's the official data right here. And plus, I color-coded everything to make the comparison for you to make your claim a little bit easier. Now, the other thing that I added right here is a question. That question is, how does the melting point of ionic compounds compare to covalent substances? So what I want you to do, and the second part of that is which is higher or lower. I want you to take a look at these numbers. So what is our melting point for ionic compounds? So the ones here in green. Compare those to the melting point of these covalent substances here in yellow. Okay, compare. Which is higher, which is lower. Once you answer that question, you can make your claim. Now, your claim is a one-sentence statement that answers this question that I have in green. Okay, one sentence. Okay, you should be analyze the melting point and type of bond. Okay, so like I said, go up here, look at the melting points of the ionic compounds, look at the melting points of the covalent substances, and how do they compare? Which one is higher, which one is lower? That's how you make the claim. Now, once you're done with your claim, then you're going to give the evidence. Now, state the evidence. The evidence is coming from the data table. Evidence is numbers. You're doing these things right here. So that is the evidence that you are listing in the evidence section. Okay, state the evidence from the data table that supports your claim. Do not list all the data, so it's not just a repeat of the data table. You're just giving the pieces of information that back up the claim that you made. And you're not explaining it in this part. You're just listing the evidence. You're just listing the data. There should be numbers in this section. Okay, don't say anything like, look at the table above, or as you can see from my data. No. I need to actually see the numbers in this evidence section. Okay, then the last part is the reasoning. And this is where you have to explain how does that evidence back up your claim. So this is where you have to state in sentences how those numbers in the evidence, how that supports your claim. And the second part of this is, why does the data you put in this evidence section support your claim? So why does this happen? Now, back in the instructions here, I have a link right here with a little bit of information. If you read through this, this will explain that claim. If you put that down in this section here, I will give you some extra credit. If you don't put that down, if you don't explain why this claim exists, that's fine, okay? But I am also, or the other thing I'm going to say is I'm going to have an example of a claims evidence reasoning for something not related to this at all, just so you can see how it should look, okay? How your claim should look in a sentence, how the evidence should look with data, and then how the reasoning looks, okay? So make sure you watch this before you come and talk to me about it, okay? I hope this helps. I think it will. All right. Good luck, everyone.